everybody, and welcome to another Vengeance God stream. Hold on, I gotta... can't do two things at once. Okay, my name is Mikey Fatum, also known as Vengeance God, also known as Ambassador Kale, and... Oh, I didn't open the... Well, that was lame. Hello, everyone! Let me get that sound thing open and we can do that again. I get really excited when we're getting ready to go live at the end of the Deca stream, so I always... That makes me forget things that I should remember while I'm sitting here listening to them talk. I could have opened this notification window. Okay, let's try that again.
It has begun!
Alright. That was a really fun stream. I really enjoyed seeing all of the cool stuff that they showed off. Obviously, Moopsy, the... Oh. Hey, Rachel, and congrats on winning the T6 ship coupon. Also, hello to Ramona, hello Trexpert, hello Hunter, hey Fragrance, thanks for being here and modding, we appreciate you. What up, Lord Books? What up, Pundus? What up, Cairo, Zephyrus, Eric, Neos, and Skazzer? Good to see you all. I don't remember the Tremble Lizards. You might be right, Ramona. The moment Moopsy appeared on screen, because I was still working at Cryptic when that episode aired, the moment Moopsy appeared on screen, the cries for putting Moopsy in the game began. Hello, GTX! Welcome! Thanks for coming by for the first time. Hey, Oron Light, welcome, welcome. Like, literally, I think 2 seconds after it first appeared on screen, we got a ton of people requesting Moopsy, and I was pushing it, and it took a long time to get it going. Hey, Viper. Welcome for your first time. Good to see you. It was a huge lift to get those animations working, and they knew they couldn't get Moopsy out without having the bone draining as a key part of it. So I'm really happy for them and impressed by what they did. I can't imagine the amount of work it was to do that. Whoops. Oh, not again. Hold on. But we got other cool stuff to talk about, too. Chancellor Chancellor Gorkon's jacket. I need it. I need it in my life. I need it in my real life. But I'll also take it in the game. I'm really excited by the customization options. The shoulder pads and the jacket without the shoulder pads and the pimp chain and changing all the different colors. When I get my hands on that, we'll definitely do some Spacebar Beyond the stream. Very, very cool. And I also may have a new long-range weapon with the Elantrian. Okay, I'm sorry if you're out there, Jeremy. I had to do it once. But that pistol was very cool. I love having a Gatling gun that is also a pistol, and AoE explosions feel great. Yes, it is always a good day when KDF stuff gets added, Muwak. All right. Well, because it is Tuesday, because we just came out of a Deca stream, it's Star Trek Online Day. Elurian. I knew I forgot the exact word. Oh well. Let's check out some of the new content. Oh man, that is... Oh man, I want that art on my wall. Dang. And of course, we're going to do the TFO because we need that. Want the zombies. I don't have money. I have some Zen, but I need... Alright, I better do Halloween first, just to get that going, and get one more progress on that so it'll be cheaper. I need more characters? No, I don't. I have exactly the number of characters I need, which is one that I use. Let's go beat up a skeleton lord. Do-do-do. I wonder if I forgot who wrote this, but I wonder if when they wrote it, it's somebody famous like Bach or Beethoven or something. But I wonder if when they wrote it, they knew they were writing the thing that would be used for everything spooky forever. I'm a good wolf. Yeah, Cairo, it was burned in my brain too, because I was I really wanted to take a shower because I had to go lift some stuff this morning, so I had the stream on while I was in the shower, and so I was, you know, washing my hair to the tune of Elurian. It's suffice to say that I will never forget the day Jeremy said Elurian. And I never actually heard the end of it because, you know, Elurian. Come on, guys. Over here. That's right. Hey, guess what? Sword time! Give me your energy! So what are you... I mean, I'm guessing the answer is Moopsy. But what are you all most excited about? I am gonna... Man, I hope I can... One of the big problems with ADHD is now that I'm streaming full-time, one of the many big problems, I have things segmented in my head. Like, I can't do STO when it's not a Tuesday. I just forget. Even though there's been a bunch of events recently that I would actually really like the rewards from. Come here. Come here, buddy. Come here. Come here. Don't attack my holograms. Attack me. Come here. There you go. Voice. So I've had a couple of events that I've missed, and, you know, I deeply appreciate every single one of you who has subscribed and helped make my channel grow and helped me be able to pay for some groceries and stuff for the last couple of months. It has been super helpful, and I deeply appreciate all of you. But I'm not exactly making the kinds of money where I can just willy-nilly drop some stuff on finishing an event. The Jatog is really cool to see. I'm not, you know, as much as I am Mr. Number One Klingon guy, I'm not big on knives. They're short. But I get the excitement nonetheless. Did the skeletons used to light up orange like that when they were in the light? Did I always just miss it because there's always so many people and so many effects happening in this fight? That's hilarious, Ramona. It was also funny to me, because my initial reaction to, like, Ian talking about what he does was, they all know that, I did a stream with Ian, and then I had to be like, Mikey, not everyone watched every single one of your streams. Some players to the game are new. The world doesn't completely revolve around you, bud. Like something you could throw, Wolf? Never bring a knife to a disruptor fight, or apparently a sword to a skeleton fight. Come on, gang! I probably should use, you know, some of my kits and stuff. Oh, come on, back in the light. I also can't use my 2 on this gun when I'm fighting these dudes because it will push them out of the circle. Which is annoying. Which I did just demonstrate. I have so many. I don't know that I have so many, but I have a lot of T6 tokens because I don't even know what T6 ships I would buy. If I had won that giveaway, I was going to be like, just give it to somebody else. Because, as you all know, I have a lot of stuff just sitting in my inventory from being a cryptic employee. The problem I have with summoning stuff in here is that I don't know if it will work. I guess if I try to draw them in... Yeah, that's working okay. Alright. You have 16 unused? Yeah, no, that's how it works for just about everybody, Cairo. What up, Skelly boys? Right, Jeremy? I'm very sorry, Jeremy. You missed my hilarious joke at the beginning of the stream, I think. No, come after me. Alright, that might work. There we go. I started the stream by talking about all the cool rewards that you could get, including the Illyrian. Yeah, there's like, I don't know, I am a weirdo in that I find a ship that works and I stick with it forever. That is not the typical Star Trek Online player. I would say that is not recommended gameplay. In fact. What are all these white things that are all over the map? It looks like bits of Moopsy. Oh, it's candle wax. Okay. Yeah, the Daystra is really cool. It feels like the team kind of stretching their wings a little bit. I guess literally. It's more like, which car should I drive today? I only own one car. Maybe that's the problem. I mean, technically I own two, but... Well, my wife owns the other one, so no, I only own one car. Dinosaur! Soldier Gateway! Ambush turrets! Oh no! Get back in the circle! +40 tunes, each built around ship types. Yep. I do want to go and make, like, my Federation character, I want them to have good, like a good Vengeance build, because I love how the Vengeance looks. And it's named after me, so, you know. Oh yeah, using them just to get cannon ships is a good idea. You could do that for the Machla when it gets cannon. Yeah, it's likely going to be your mail, Rachel. But Suna should let you know. What up, dudes? Are there candles for me to light over here? No. Well, that skeleton's just going to go be invincible over there for a minute. Come on over. Oh, God. Solar Gateway was a mistake. I need to light more candles, obviously. If I light these, I can't light these. If I light these... Yay! Now the Solar Gateway is working! Alright, I think we did it. I just gotta let... Oh, yeah, let Boy out of his cage. Oh, it disappeared right in your inventory. Great. That's even better.
Your work here is done, friend. Would you like to return to your vessel?
That's a good idea, Ramona. My problem, again, is that I'm satisfied with the roleplay I have. I'm a Klingon space pirate with a sword. Solar Gateway was a mistake. Please, please, someone, anyone, find me a picture of Jeremy looking sad, put it in black and white, and put the words Solar Gateway was a mistake over it. I will give you all of the money. I don't have any money to give you, but I still will. Sure, Theron. Thanks. We did a stream on building it, but it wasn't with Mara, and it wasn't as exciting. That was with Casual. Hello there, Tenatron! And yes, Moopsy! Okay, so Jeremy, now that you're here, I remember tons of meetings where people were like, we just simply cannot do Moopsy. But we have to do Moopsy. So, how did you guys finally push through the final barrier to getting the animations done and getting Moopsy right? That's also true, Jeremy. I'll, I'll put it on the subreddit once someone gets it to me. I could also look at my personal pictures and see if I have one of you looking sad, but I don't think so. You usually smile for pictures. Maybe I could Photoshop you smiling into you frowning. That would be terrifying. Alright. Now we gotta do the feast. I'm gonna do Swarm. So you had to, what did you steal? Well, you can't tell me what you stole it from. Never mind. So basically, there was stuff that would have been done that got pushed back in order to get Moopsy. Yeah, that makes sense, Jeremy. I do think it was more, because I remember conversations about it from before I was let go. You're better off, Zetaverse. Oh, while I'm here, let's do my reps. Oh, never mind. Or other tasks that finished ahead of schedule, or got padded. So would you say your crew were miracle workers?
Several Jem'Hadar ships have been disabled by the Herc. Give them a power...
Okay. Always nice to hear your voice again, Renee, but... I guess I could have listened to that. Every time I look at this menu, I remember the day that there was a bug that released this part live, but not the fill all button. And poor Joe, I think it was Joe. Shoot, no, it actually wasn't Joe, was it? It was our UI artist before Joe, and she's one of my favorite people on the planet, and I cannot remember her name. Oh God, that's awful. Oh, we're going. Gonna go power up some ships. But anyway, she was just so panicked because she'd been so excited to launch this feature and see the community be so excited about it. And then the come on, swarmers. And then the it launched early. So thankfully I got permission to be like, guys, it looks like this because we're adding a fill all button. Give us a few days to get it up. Which is what he said. More shield power, please. More everything power, actually. Oh, that's why. It was Joanna before Joe. Okay. My brain was like, it's also Joe. And I was like, there's no way that's right. Alright, now I can send power to this ship. That was the last I heard as well, and good for her. Whoa! Nice, Trexpert. I misread that label for a second, and I thought the Borg Assimilator was labeled as a Jem'Hadar attack ship, but I was about to report that bug. The add-on lessening? I don't know what that is. What on earth is the Biggle Boss incident, Seta?
The Jem'Hadar will help you deal with the Herc. You'll want...
Time to help the Jem'Hadar. What came first, Peril over Pavo or the Swarm? I think it was Pavo, right? That is very true, Wolf Grey, and yet so many people are like, it doesn't matter, just finish as quick as possible. It's almost like it's a somewhat strategic game. Whoops. Did not mean to do that pilot maneuver, but that's alright. Oh, okay, so Swarm was first, then Peril over Pavo? That makes sense. And yes, y'all definitely should follow Seta. They're amazing. Oh god, going so fast. The Fast and the Furious Klingon Drift. Which is, again, why I love this ship, but I do also need to keep my front pointed at the enemy at all times.
Target's shield has failed.
Oh, yeah. Endo perks being paid is one of those things that's probably a good idea business-wise, but I can definitely see why it would cause a ton of problems gameplay-wise. The soon-to-be canon drifty ship, that's true. I'm very excited for Starfleet Academy. I'm very excited to see how the Klingons figure into it. Because we haven't... Have we seen... Well, I didn't watch Season 5 of Discovery. Have we seen the Klingon Empire in that future yet? Also, Demetra, welcome! Great to see you here for the first time. Folks, if you're here for the first time, if you're coming straight from the Deca stream, or if you're just finding us in some other way, feel free to give a follow. Doesn't cost you anything. It'll let you know when I'm going live. We do a lot of other fun streams on here. Wednesdays we do some kind of space theme, either Warframe, No Man's Sky, something like that. I will stretch that theme to whatever I want, though. Mostly it's just me playing with my friends Maury and Rowan. Thursdays, right now, we are doing Mass Effect Andromeda, and Fridays we are doing Jurassic World Evolution 3. I mean, Ramona, they will figure in as Klingon ships that show up, and I'm guessing are referred to as Klingon ships. But hopefully, the nerds will know. I saw I have belonged to a Facebook group that's all about the Eagle Moss and Fan Homes ships, and I saw somebody posting, there was making a Fan Home version of one of the STO ships that became canon. I forgot which one, and somebody was like, "I don't really like the STO designs," and I was like, all opinions about art are subjective, all of them, 100%. Subjectivity is real. But are you insane? Yeah, exactly, Wolf. And good for you, Neos, for fighting with self-control. I like the way you said that as like you were, as if you were like a knight or a samurai. It is the reason I fight with restraint unless needed. I am very excited to see Paul Giamatti as a villain. Paul Giamatti is universally great, but Shoot 'Em Up, where he played the insane bad guy, is one of my favorite movies of all time. If you haven't seen, Shoot 'Em Up, it's Clive Owen, Paul Giamatti, and it's an insane action sequence from beginning to end, and absolutely worth all of your time.
Kirk's ship spotted at escape route Gamma. Get over there.
It has the first time that I ever saw the trope of the sex scene / action scene at the same time, and absolutely nails it. Manos, the hands of fate becomes Thanos, the hand of fate. I love it. I don't know that I saw a Big Fat Liar. Let's get a little more structural integrity and shields. Is the ship under attack? Because it seems like we're not under attack. I should be cloaked. What am I doing? Don't just charge into battle, Mikey. I immediately uncloaked. I am great at being a Klingon.
Head to escape route Beta.
Moopsy is just a white axolotl. Axolotls are not that fat. Moopsy is adorably fat. You're welcome, fish.
Down escape route Alpha. Protect them.
Did you see the axolotl I tagged you in the Discord? I opened up my the catalog Amazon sent me and immediately thought of you. He's not fat, he eats big bones.
We're speeding up the evacuation.
He's just a growing boy, a very, very growing boy, an extremely growing boy.
Refugee ships heading down escape route Alpha. Protect them.
Thank you, by the way, Jeremy, for indulging me and showing me the inside teeth. It is occasionally hard to watch the Deca streams and not have the ability to just make you all dance to my whims. Playable 32nd century humanoid axolotl alien species when? Pretty sure y'all can make that in the alien gen. Can Moopsy drink his own teeth? No. His teeth are not made of bone material, but his teeth are actually quantum. Inside of Moopsy's mouth is a Schrodinger's cat situation where his teeth are both there and not there at the same time, and only appear when observed. Unfortunately, when you observe them is when he kills you.
Spotted at escape route Gamma. Get over there. Head to escape route Beta. Protect
Now, the question I do have for you, Jeremy, and I know I've said in the past, you know, we don't want to bug devs with questions on this stream, and I don't. But I really want to know the lore justification for Moopsy not eating us, too. And I know somebody on the team has thought of one, even if they haven't shared it with everybody. Stupid side shields. Oh, you're right. Teeth are hair, not bones. Or at least nails are. Maybe teeth are bones.
refugee ships.
Actually, teeth are bones, because teeth stay in your head when you're a skeleton. Yeah, nails are hair, but teeth are bone. Oh yeah, that's true. Starting our attack run now. I will say, as soon as I saw Moopsy on that episode, my first thought was that thing's gonna be evil and eat everything. But because that is an old trope, they did it in Galaxy Quest. But the way that Moopsy eats everybody is what made it so funny. Like, it's not just cute thing becomes horrifying monster, it's cute thing becomes horrifying monster, eats someone in the most horrifying way of all time, and then turns back into cute monster and goes, Moopsy!
Head to escape route Beta. Protect the refugee ships.
Yes, sir, Mr. Odo, sir. You should level up your Ferengi mercenary. The Romulans do not have enough, or have enough intelligence officers, and the Ferengi do not have enough mercenaries. Actually, frankly, it's shocking there aren't more Ferengi mercenaries. What a way to make Latin. But then again, there's probably a rule, God, what are they called? A rule of acquisition about not putting your own body on the line to make money. And this is something I mean in absolute sincerity. I love you all so much that we're having a debate about how Moopsy works.
Their next strikes on an uninhabited
Trekkies will explain anything, and that's beautiful. Well, I think, Hunter, I wouldn't say most Ferengi are cowardly, but they are stereotypically cowardly. because you know they're the race that uh, is the money obsessed one, and we really don't want to think about that stereotype too hard. They turned it into something great in Deep Space Nine, but we don't want to think about it too hard. Okay. So we've got 1 towards Moopsy. How much will the buyout be? Okay, also over 2,000. I gotta just remember to pop in and do this every day. Checking fan art. Oh, derp. I didn't do fan art today. Let's see. Again, I'm so focused on making sure I get the streams going quickly enough after the Deca stream ends that I forget these things sometimes. Let's see, Discord, some geeks. Why are you not popping up, my friend? Okay, we're going to delete you and add another one. There it is. Okay. So we don't have much to look at this week, and it's both from Noxie. But remember, if you post something in fan art, I will put it on the stream. We narrated Duncan's fan thing last time. You made an axolotl tank in Minecraft. I love it. Oh, you're very welcome, Noxie. Sometimes I feel bad that I took credit for that because, you know, it was very much meant to be an early Deca win, and that's what I pitched it as, but I had to let you all know. Anyway, that your mercenary is amazing. I love her and her decked out squad. The axolotl vanished? That seems unhealthy for all of us. Alright. What is my next mission? Time in a bottle.
Have you entered into negotiations with that Ferengi trader yet?
Okay. Time in a bottle. Let's warp right there. Oh, you did, Theron? Thank you. Wait, did you name your vengeance after me? That's amazing. Oh, no. Is this a version of me you made? Because that's incredible. That is so cool. Sorry, responding to a message really quick. Okay. Back to the stuff. Yeah, we do need that as a desktop background. You are correct. All right, you guys ready to be welcome to Drazana? Thank you very much, Fragrance, for getting Dexter a subscription. I really appreciate that. Keeps the stream alive. You sent me a full image. How did I not see it? Oh! I love it. Okay, hold on. Let me pull this up so people can see it. That's incredible, Theron. Thank you very much for that tribute. Maybe I'll just take my Federation character and turn him into me instead. Is that self-serving? Maybe, but it could be fun. I had to stop flying because I didn't want you guys to miss the most important line in STO. Any minute now.
Welcome to Josana.
There we
You're
go.
cleared for docking. We have everything you need for shore leave, and a few things that you didn't even know you wanted.
Welcome to Drazana! Welcome to the land of the table people? Who are the table people, Wolf? Madrin is bored? I didn't think Madrin was bored. Yes, you do, Theron. Instance 1? Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can pop over to Instance 1 to see the table people. Looks like it's full? You're one of the Ferengian quarks. Okay, that makes sense. Should have gotten you to play a Ferengi on one of our tabletop games. Oh, yeah, absolutely, Ramona. Alright, I don't think... Yeah, this is not going to transfer me. So sorry, I cannot go to Instance 1 and see y'all. Mail! Bank! Alright, let's find the person we're supposed to talk to. Take the turbolift to Gwen's office. Okay, hold on. How do I make this primary? This feels like the start of the Ghost arc, but I don't think it is. Looks good. Oh, nice, Wolf. That's fun. Oh, that's awesome, Theron. Well, I am honored to be one of your subjects. Same location, wholly different mission. Makes sense. Sir, business facilitator Quen has rented space at this station for his private sales meetings. We aren't sure what the object he is selling is yet, but the rumors are that it's a technological device of some sort. The price Quen is asking for it is significant. You could buy a moon for this much latinum. Command has been in contact with someone they think can provide some assistance. Until they arrive, though, our orders are to go ahead and make an attempt to retain the device, or obtain the device. I can read.
May I help you? Oh. Wait, you must be. I'm sorry, but the business facilitator is busy at the moment and cannot be disturbed.
Well, we had an appointment.
Yes, but Quen left me explicit instructions about this. He's in the middle of a delicate negotiation to triple his
So does
profits
Moopsy
on
work in
sale of a
PvP?
rare
Will he eat other
Delta
players?
artifact, and cannot be disturbed.
Okay. This being red makes me think that it won't work, but I'm a Klingon pirate, so the artifact he's already agreed to sell to us?
Let's see. It was something. Krenim, I think?
He won't eat them.
Delta
That makes
Quadrant
sense.
treasures are all the rage right now.
And is unfortunate.
Artifacts from cultures the Vaadwaur wiped out are particularly valuable. Quen's made quite a bit of latinum bringing them back through the gateways. Now, that profit-sharing plan he promised me hasn't materialized, but is it my place to complain?
That's true. We are captain rank. I'll be nice. I know you're just doing your job, but it is very important we get that artifact.
I'm
Please.
sorry, but my instructions were very clear.
You know how I'm going to read this line, and I will not apologize for it. There must be something we can do for you in exchange.
Well, I'm sorry, but I need this job. I'm trying to save up enough for a ticket off this station.
I will arrange transportation for you to go anywhere you'd like to go, free of charge.
You can? What am I saying? You have a starship, of course you can. Go on ahead. Quen and the other buyer are in the cargo bay, but you better hurry. They were trying to get the deal finalized before you could stop them. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you for letting us pass. My crew will make arrangements for you. Exactly, Ramona.
so fast. The gentleman with the rather imposing associates over there has just made a very competitive offer for the device. Care to make a counterbid?
You'll regret it if you end up selling to this talk.
Well, they are very large associates, and they are armed.
You said there weren't any other buyers, Quinn. And now what do I see? Klingon warriors.
Said get in line. The way that voice actress popped her peas, my god.
Here, so I can conclude my deal in peace.
I'm not leaving without the device. This was a really bad idea on your part. Oh, I didn't get all of them. Yeah, you don't want to take your dates to the Agony booth, Nalzarian, unless they're into that and you have consent.
Consent is necessary. It's very important.
Fine. I'll add what I was going to pay those guards to my offer.
Hold it! I am Nog, son of Grand Nagus Rom. And I am a Ferengi. And when you deal with these people, you deal with me. You have a choice. Either deal with me, or I ask my father to have a word with the liquidators about your poor business practices.
Well...
Well, they don't have consent for you, Fragrance, if they have to pay for it. They have consent once the payment is processed. Great job, Doc. I really hope that's not even his dad's staff. I really hope he replicated it. We miss you a lot, Aaron.
Here's my best offer. How about we agree on a price, and you get your Delta Quadrant doodad, and I leave. Everyone's happy.
Not so fast, Quinn.
No? Fine. How about I answer your questions, and maybe then I get to leave? But let's get on with it. Every minute I stand here, I'm losing a strip of latinum. Time is a very valuable commodity.
What do you know about the relic?
The device is Krenim in origin. Specifically, it's from the Krenim Imperium. Constructed sometime in the mid-22nd century, if I had to take a guess.
So the Krenim... Are the Krenim from Voyager or Enterprise originally?
I haven't seen anything else like it. Highly advanced, and it has hallmarks of Krenim work, but it's, odd. Definitely odd.
Voyager. Okay, so we just mashed them and Future Guy from Enterprise together. Cool.
The Vadvar, that's what. At one point, the Krenim Imperium held more than 200 star systems in the Delta Quadrant. They lost some of that territory in a couple wars, but overall they were doing well. Not the biggest business in the quadrant, but not the smallest either. When the Vadvar started their war, Gaul took a special interest in the Krenim. Bombed them back to the Stone Age, and then some. As far as anyone knows, the Krenim are basically
which is how Janeway undid the Year of Hell. That makes sense. I saw somebody dressed at Universal Fan Fest nights. I saw somebody dressed specifically as Year of Hell Janeway, and where did you get the device?
I picked it up from a Talaxian who wanted to trade for supplies. He told me he got it from the Kayana system. That was it. There used to be a Krenim colony there, but it's gone now, just like the rest of their empire.
Gone? The Vadvar destroyed them?
The Talaxian wasn't very clear on that. He just said, gone. If I'd asked any more questions, he might have increased his price.
Anything else?
As a show of good faith to the son of the Nagus, I'm willing to tell you for free.
Because you have no
Don't
choice.
let this get around. It would ruin my reputation as a businessman. The device
That
emits some
gun
unusual
that I gave Tith looks very strange in his giant hand.
Or maybe it's not fully operational anymore. I'm not sure. But that's why I'm selling it as an antique. As is, and no refunds.
What kind of unusual energy readings?
Do I look like a member of the Vulcan Science Academy to you? I don't know. It's yours now. You paid for it. You figure it out. I hope it doesn't blow up your ship. Now, may I go so we can put all this unpleasantness behind us? I want to drown my sorrows in a comet cocktail and think about all the profit I didn't earn today.
Go and stay out of trouble.
Don't let the staff of Office and these good looks fool you. I'm here as a Starfleet officer, and I don't normally flaunt my family connections. But in this case, it seemed like the best way to solve the problem. So I borrowed my dad's second best staff.
Thanks for the assist. It didn't look like Oglo was going to let us purchase this Krenim artifact while he was still in the room.
Interesting. I know Voyager encountered the Krenim during the journey, and Tuvok was looking for survivors of the Vaadwaur purges. For now, though, perhaps we should concentrate on learning what we can from this device.
Agreed. Now what should we do about the force field?
Quinn left without taking down his security, but fortunately I know how to get around it. This isn't a very sophisticated system. It's hardly worth the latinum we paid for it. If we overload the EPS conduits, we'll create a cascade failure in the system that the control protocols won't be able to handle. That should drop the force field.
I'll do it to hear Aaron's voice acting. You're the son of the Grand Nagus?
It's true. My father is Grand Nagus Rom. I don't normally have much to do with his business dealings, but in this instance, a little show seemed to be the best way to solve our problem.
How did you end up in Starfleet?
I grew up on Deep Space Nine with my father and my uncle Quark. That was back before my dad became the Nagus. He was just a maintenance tech. Like my father, I preferred engineering to business. Captain Sisko helped me get into the academy, the first Ferengi ever to join Starfleet. Then my Grand Mogi started seeing Grand Nagus Zek, and there were a lot of changes on Ferenginar. When Zek decided to retire, he thought my dad would be the right person to see them through.
I see.
Interesting. I know Voyager encountered the Krenim during the journey, and
Agreed. Now what should we do about the force field?
Quinn left without taking down his security, but fortunately I know. I think you can overload the EPS conduits in the corner there.
So is this, I mean, probably, because we're asking about his background. Was this Aaron's first appearance in STO?
Now that the power flow is disrupted, we can override the administrative access requirement.
Right. I'll ride the controls next.
The controls are, yes, over here by the artifact.
Oh.
Now that the power flow is disrupted, we can...
Oh, bad. That's cool.
Excellent. Now we can get a good look at this.
Nope, I was right.
The waveforms aren't like anything I've seen before. Think I'm getting something. This is definitely Krenim in origin. And Quinn was right on the age. I'm also seeing some repeating elements in the base code, almost like a signature. And that strange energy Quinn was talking about is actually chronotons. A lot of chronotons. And chronotons mean temporal manipulation. This little box just got a lot more interesting.
I hate temporal mechanics.
I'll take the device back to my ship, the Chimera, and have a look while we're on the way to the Kiana system. From what I understand, Voyager sent an away team to the Kiana system a few weeks ago, but they encountered some resistance and were forced to pull back before they can find what they were looking for. But now that we have this, maybe we'll be able to find what remains of the Krenim, if there's anything left to find.
Understood. See you in the Delta Quadrant. I like that they give you your entire bridge crew for a fight against, like, 5 people in a tiny room. That's very generous.
I've explored many places as a Starfleet officer, but this is my first time seeing the Delta Quadrant. According to Quinn, the Krenim
I still really like the Chimera's design.
I
know it's an outdated ship, both visually and design-wise, but it's very cool.
To look at the Krenim device, although I'm not sure how to activate it yet. It's definitely designed for temporal manipulation, although I don't think it would enable someone to travel through time. It's almost like a step sideways, if that makes any sense at all. I'll keep working on it and let you know if I learn anything more.
Oh yeah, it did get a visual update. That's right. I forgot. Perhaps we can find something here that can explain
Voyager's
it.
preliminary scans of the system turned up a number of anomalies, but nothing conclusive. According to Krenim records, though, there's supposed to be an M-class planet in this system. We're not reading anything like that on the sensors.
Maybe the planet is the source of the asteroids? We're also picking up some wreckage.
Could be. Let's check that wreckage out first. It might give us a better idea of what happened out here. And we should be on the lookout for Vodwar. Preliminary scans indicate they've been actively patrolling through this system.
Agreed. Set a course for the wreckage around that asteroid.
Keep an eye out for Vodwar. They're still patrolling this area.
Well, we'll definitely never run into them.
If I had a place
Yeah, I think it
I'd
was.
say that wreckage is where this artifact was found. Heads up! Vodwar on an intercept course.
Oh, just one?
The wreckage appears to be Krenim. The weapon signatures are definitely Vodwar. According to Voyager, the Krenim were a fairly small society. There had to be a reason the Vodwar went out of their way to target them. Let's move. There might be more ships in range.
We should probably have a Moopsy command with the Moopsy sound. I'll add that to the list of things I'll forget to do.
There are more Vodwar on an intercept course, but we may be able to avoid them.
Oh, I don't think I've ever seen the phaser lotus go off, Ramona.
I've marked to conceal our
You had one at one point? Oh, okay.
Vodwar
It may
sensors
still be
aren't as
there.
good as ours.
Moopsy!
It is!
As long as we don't attract their attention before we get out of their path.
I told you to turn it off? Well, it's back on now, I guess. There must have been a day that everybody was using it. Good idea. Let's try using the asteroids as cover.
Moopsy!
There is a cooldown, but each person can use it. Hey, James White Dragon, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome, welcome. What brings you here today? I've done it now. Similar to, oh, well, that's not what I expected to see. Similar to Jeremy and Solar Gateway was a mistake. We'll get an image of me looking sad, and Moopsy was a mistake.
What exactly does low profile mean to you?
Nice, Rachel. I'm sure they are all very happy for you. We are the knights who say Moopsy. I love it. I didn't know there was a stealth check. I was talking to y'all. I didn't even hear Nog sass me.
Herald's inbound. The Vodwar must have gotten a signal out.
Longer cooldown than that, Rachel.
So much for our investigation.
To the moon! Why am I not running cloaked like a true Klingon? Sometimes I forget. Y'all may not remember this, but there was a stream years ago where Jet was teaching me how to fly this ship well, and I asked her why I needed to keep cloaking over and over, and she just sort of looked at me and said, "Because you want to live."
The Alliance can use against the Iconians. I recommend that the Chimera and your ship patrol the outer system while we take an away team to the surface. I'll bring the device and keep trying to learn more about it.
Agreed. My team will meet you there. Ha! It sure does, Rachel.
This doesn't make sense. There's nothing here that would cause the readings I was seeing from orbit, but there are traces
Very
of
nice,
chronotron
Doxy.
particles. I've never known chronotrons to appear naturally without some sort of temporal manipulation going on, but there's nothing here.
Yeah, I know, and I
I'm starting
built
to
a lot
come
of
to
this
the
around
theory that I
ambush
need some more
bonus
data.
and,
I
like,
recommend we
extra
take some
crit
additional
damage from
steps.
ambush, and I need to remember to use it more. Agreed. There's something here. We just need to find it.
Exactly, but we need to be quick. Those patrols we encountered in orbit will be missed soon. I'm going to order the Chimera to try to avoid contact, but warn us if more ships arrive.
Agreed. Pick the areas for the scans and let's get going. Hey, I just had a brilliant idea. Why do I have all of these weapons if I don't give them to my bridge officers? I'm sure someone's screaming right now. These are all... Oh my god, he had crappy weapons anyway. There we go. Now all my bridge crew are pirates armed with swords. Why did I think of this before?
These tall spires are charged with temporal energy.
I feel like I'm playing No Man's Sky again.
Curious. It's almost like it's in a state of temporal flux.
Yeah, one of my
I
favorite
need
things to
get some
do
scans. There's
in...
something going on.
Hang on, I'm gonna play soccer, dog. Okay, it's stuck in the corner now. Giving my whole away team melee weapons can only go well. You are 100% correct. Nothing could go wrong here.
I'm reading another anomaly ahead.
Here? Yeah. Whoop. Was the zombie episode this season? I haven't watched this season yet. It's amazing because I liked all the Star Trek shows, but now that I don't quote-unquote have to watch them for work, I'm not watching them as much. Yeah, season 3? Okay. I will have to look that up. Zombie apocalypse episode, great. Okay. It says there's one over here, I think. Oh no, that's incorrect. I missed one back here somewhere? Thank God there isn't terrain around these mountains.
There are more mineral deposits over there. There's a resonant frequency. The only other place I've seen sensor readings like this was in the wormhole.
Captains! Heralds have landed and are approaching your position! Fall back, Karatare. We'll deal with the heralds already here.
There, behind those rocks.
Oh, way over there.
Hurry! They'll be here any moment. This area looks defensible. Get ready.
Okay. Alright, see you in a sec, Truxpert. Oh, I gotta talk to Nock.
I have an idea. We need to use the device. I've been trying to activate it, and I've almost got it. Keep them busy. If I can get it working, I should be able to conceal us.
I'm just imagining Nog while we were walking, doing like a Rubik's Cube with this thing. Also, I watched a YouTube video the other day about the cheating scandals in Rubik's Cube history, and it's pretty crazy, like how intense that whole thing gets. Do what you must. We will protect you with swords. Guess I could drop some ambush turrets while we're
Here they
waiting.
come.
Get my dinosaur out here. Let's go! Team all swords, no waiting. You know, it's not actually going that bad. It helps that my security detachments are armed with ranged weapons. Let's summon a few more of them to make this work. I wonder, Jeremy, if it was made with an older kit rather than made completely brand new.
More reinforcements inbound.
That's hilarious, Ramona. Yeah, melee, a full melee build is something that would be, probably, you know, involve more investment than I'm actually making in this character and these bridge officers, but swords are just fun, y'all. Of course, I do occasionally have the ability to transform into a being from another world, so that helps. And call in, you know, strikes from the sky.
Watch out! There's more of them.
You know, I assumed we would all die instantly. Oh, 3 of them are dead. Never mind. I was like, this is actually going well. All my friends are dead. Let's get them back up. Alright. Time to... Oops. I was going to say time to henshin, and then I died instead. Time to henshin. Where is my paradox corrector? I don't have a paradox corrector, and I don't remember what that is. Please, fill me in. Oh. Delta Recruit reward. Ah, okay. I don't think I've played a Delta Recruit all the way through. What does it do? Get them all? Oh, it revives me and my teammates. Oh, that would be good to know. Get that, get Mud's time device, get the zombies, just revive over and over and over without having to think about it. That's a build I would definitely do. Well, maybe we'll have to launch... Oh, one of them is like stuck in the rock or something. Or just invisible. Luckily, sorting still works. 5-minute cooldown on Paradox Corrector? Of course.
Just one more connection and that should...
What? Dog? Now let's get some of my bridge crew up. Get up, a thought poor. A thought poor. I might change her name. You created the Paradox Corrector? Nice, Jeremy. Thank you for your service. Get to the defensive position on the ridge. Oh. Different defensive position on a different ridge. You have made a lot of things, Jeremy. A poor thought, or an I do like it. Give me your energy. Oh, it didn't work. He died too fast. One of my buffs must also have a sword that summons down security, because they keep summoning in Federation security. I mean, it's some Klingon too, but... Ramona, yeah. Again, ADHD. But I will try to, well, I was going to say I'll try to go get one on this stream, but I can't actually do that. I would need to get a Delta recruit. When I finish this mission, I'll check and see if I even have any Delta recruits. Alright. You all stood in one place. Playtime's over. And yes, I am very excited to have the new Elurian in order to take on this problem.
If you'll forgive the pun,
That makes sense,
I
Port.
managed to buy us some time.
Yeah, if I don't have it, I'll have to wait. I know. I think I've got one. I think I specifically went through and made one the last time there was a Delta event.
It's taken me some time to
But I don't
convince
know.
the Krenim to help us, but they finally agreed. Remember how I said
That
we
may
could
actually be
remove
on
someone from the
my
time stream?
dev
We did.
account.
That's where we are now, in the temporal bubbles. And how we perceive time in here is a little different than outside. That's why the Heralds can't see us. We're out of their timelines. Out of all timelines, in fact. While we're here, it's almost like we don't exist.
And not existing is an improvement.
No one's shooting at us. I think that's a good thing. The Krenim are... they're a little touchy. Almost being driven to extinction by the Vaadwaur has made them suspicious.
Oh yeah, they
They're
do all
willing
have
to
great
talk
rewards,
to us
Wolf.
If we help them stabilize the temporal energy, I suggest we help. I wouldn't want to be in here if the fields collapse.
Let's talk to the Krenim. Which reminds me, I should take a look at my receiver and see if I've unlocked anything that I haven't claimed yet. Okay. Okay. Good, good, good. Claimed. Nice. Good. Trait is that? Oh, yeah. Okay, I've got to do 2,500 ambush kills still. Oh, geez. I haven't done a lot of endeavors. Did all of those, though. Ooh, no. I haven't done any of that. Oh, complete the swarm 5 times. Good for me. Then these are all... Okay, what are the rest of these? 15 Qs against humans, 15 Qs against Romulans, 150 random Qs. Only at 47? Wow. Okay. Cool. Oof. That's good to know, Ramona. I will hope that that doesn't happen.
I've had some time to observe you and
Sir, I
Captain
must
Knowles.
ask you a question.
Your actions make it clear that you are no friend of the Vaadwaur or the Heralds. This does not, however, assure me that you will be allies to my
Oh, okay,
people.
great. Thanks, Ramona.
The Krenim have lost much. Our empire is gone, and our people have been killed or scattered. We are what remains, and I will do whatever I must to protect this system, even if it means leaving you to face the Heralds alone.
What can we do to prove ourselves?
You have already repaired some of our emitters that were damaged by the attack, but there is more yet to do. Should our temporal equipment fail, this location will be instantly overrun by Heralds. If that happens, none of us will survive.
Wait, you were watching us? Oh, thank you very
Our
much for
time
the follow,
frame is
Damatra.
approximately half a second off real time. We found that's all that's needed to conceal
The
our
bonus Endo
presence
XP is
from our
properly
enemies.
applying. Good, Wolf Grey.
We can
I'm not sure why you put all the spaces in there, but
as well as the
the
possibilities
space
that come from
between.
alteration of the timeline. Perhaps if we'd made different decisions, we would be able to confront the Vatwar as directly as you do. Alas, they overwhelmed our defenses
Yes, I can,
too
Seta.
quickly, and we lost our fleets and most of our worlds. Now I fear that altering this present would come at too great a price.
Altering the
The
timeline.
scientist who developed this technology did so to try and correct a terrible tragedy that befell our people. But no matter what he did or how many alterations he made to the timeline, he was never able to completely restore all that was lost. It was as if time itself
That's
fought against
a
him.
great idea, Wolf.
Ultimately, his quest was a failure. But remnants of his work remain, and we have used those to protect what is left of the Imperium.
What price would you pay to survive?
I've had some time to observe you and Captain Nog, and your actions
Well,
make it clear that
what can we
you
do to
have
prove
already
ourselves?
repaired some of our emitters.
We don't
but
intend you
more
any
of our
harm. What can we
emitters
do?
Must be realigned, and there are other pieces of equipment my people are already working to repair. Assist my team, and then we will talk again.
Understood. I wonder what weird thing in the code. Well, that's a really good solution. Okay. I thought they weren't phased for a second. That's a really good solution, Wolf.
Your fight overloaded some of the power couplings we used to moderate the temporal flow. If we had a contained space like the technology was originally designed for, this wouldn't be a problem.
Hey, Athena, over on TikTok, how you doing?
Pushing the boundaries of what these flow modulators will do. I'm rerouting the power to take stress off the
Yes,
damaged
music is
couplings.
indeed well music.
But first, we need to get this capacitor aligned and ready for the transfer.
Who invented this
The
technology?
temporal technology was developed by a scientist named Anorax. He's still a mystery, even to us. We know he was a ship commander in the Imperium fleet and a genius in temporal mechanics, and that he started work on his inventions in the late 22nd century after our war with the Rilnar. Perhaps he saw temporal manipulation as a way to change our fortunes. We know he was working towards weaponizing his designs, and I can tell from what little I've seen that it is possible. But full access to his data is restricted, so I don't know the full capabilities of his work.
By the way, for those keeping track, the Protomed have dropped two new tracks today on their album. They are both instrumentals, but they are both bangers, and I'm very excited. Sounds like a brilliant, troubled man. Now, what did you need help with?
Your fight.
I'll do what I can to assist.
Okay, now it's starting to look like something.
Does this door open? No. Does this door open? If the numbers seem a little high, don't tell Jeremy. It's really interesting that
Temporal
these people are
compensators are out of
outside of
alignment. They
existence,
help keep
but
us
the
at a
fight could
stable
still
point
damage
in
their
the
equipment.
timeline. If they fail completely, we could end up lost in time. Grab a hyperspanner. We need to get this fixed before the drift coefficient moves out of the safe zone.
Can I ask you something? For an Imperium, the Krenim doesn't seem to have a lot of resources.
The Imperium was at its peak in the mid-22nd century. At that time, it controlled more than 900 planets, and our territory spread across more than 5,000 parsecs. Then came the Rilnar, and the Zal, and the Garanor, the Mawasi, and the Nahydron. Our wars chipped away at us, carving one planet after another away from the Imperium. There were only 27 planets left when the Badwar came. Now, almost everyone on those worlds is gone too.
I understand. Now what did you need help with? Now I've watched Year of Hell, but it's been a while. Is this how Janeway found the Krenim? Were they in this sideways space when she found them? And is Anorax a character that was introduced in the show, or did we make him up?
The temporal compensators are out of alignment. They help keep us at a stable point in the timeline. If they fail completely, we could end up lost in time. Grab a hyperspanner.
I'll do what I can to help. Anorax was from the show, okay. The temporal compensators are out of alignment and may cause the temporal synchronization matrix to destabilize. Let's realign the matrix crystals first, then disconnect the buffer, then reconnect the buffer. Hey!
Good. I'll put the next location on your tricorder.
I guessed that correctly. Anorax was the main antagonist from Year of Hell. Okay. Why all of your Anoraxes are named Your Foot? I'm not sure I understand. Numbers on Endeavor XP are good? Okay, cool. An Endeavor XP weekend event is a really good idea.
Hold this. No, hold it right next to the bracket, or the spanner won't... There. Got it, thanks. Something is putting too much stress on these components. I'm not sure what it is, but we don't have enough spare parts to keep rebuilding this transceiver.
The way Suna talked about it at the start of the stream, I got the impression that there were a lot of people who were mad about the weekend, but I don't know.
If we can find and repair those, this should hold out until I can fabricate a new unit.
Can I ask you about this technology? Why are you having so many problems with it?
Anorax's original design.
Disco, that does not surprise me at all. Lego Fortnite Brick Life is GTA combined with Legos, sort of. Of course you love it.
Cover much larger areas, but that makes the field more unstable, and we had to get everything operational before the Vadwar found us. So we cut some corners, a lot of corners. We're making updates and repairs as fast as we can, but we can't afford
who is
a
Smith,
failure.
Dexter?
This tech is the only thing keeping us alive.
I understand. Now, what did you need help with?
Hold this. No.
Sure, I'll help you. Lego Huntrix when? Oh, that's coming. That's absolutely coming. Barbie Huntrix has already been announced, which is very exciting. Something is putting too much stress on these components. There may be microfractures. If those are repaired, it should hold out until a new unit can be fabricated. Ah! Kurtwood Smith. Cool. Who is Kurtwood Smith? Got it, Jeremy. That makes sense. Alright, let's scan for microfractures. Then we'll formulate epoxy. Then we'll repair the microfractures. That just is logical. A to B. Solve the problem. Ah, okay. Got it. Red Foreman. Got it. Now I understand what you were talking about.
You've shown you're willing to help. Now perhaps we can come to a mutually beneficial arrangement.
I mean, if events became 7 days long, that would mean that there would always be an event running, which is kind of nice. Ow!
We have Anorax's plans, but not the... Interesting. The Heralds are opening a gateway.
What?
The repairs should be enough.
I beg mercy, Great One. It appears they used a cloaking device and escaped.
Can you imagine that being your voice?
You are forgiven. Make preparations to depart.
As you command.
An interesting development.
These sentients have proven to be resourceful. Already they have thwarted our plan.
Like, just, you're going home to your wife and you're like, "Hi, honey! I'm home!"
And yet they injured even you, Ticket. I advise caution.
Love the repeating sound before they speak. That would be interesting, Hunter. Yeah, it's one of those weird things, Debatra, where like some people need the boost, and some people finished all the possible endeavor points they could do years ago. Oh, nice, Dexter. I think I remember that. I'm crossing my fingers behind my back on my hand that was cut off.
We were divided, diminished, weak. The other saved us from oblivion, but it took centuries to rebuild our bonds.
I'm pretty sure this is right. Hi, Lonnie.
The campaign will continue as planned.
Got it, Wolf. Oh, that's bad. Nice spying technology, though. If it didn't require all this stuff, it'd be very useful.
They couldn't see us? There were Iconians right in front of us and nothing. They
She
had
was
no
talking to
idea
herself?
we
That's
were
amazing.
here. We were completely safe.
You're right. This could be what we need. Yep, they're leaving. Bye. That's really good. I was worried we'd have to stay here forever.
The only protection left to my people is our ability to manipulate time. But it is something we must do.
I mean,
with
I've been
great
talking to myself my
care.
whole life, Wolf.
Even the most innocuous of changes can ripple through reality in unexpected ways.
We didn't know the Credum could do anything like this.
My people and I have made Anorax's theories of temporal manipulation our lives' work. In at least one temporal variant, his ship made the Crenum Imperium the undisputed masters of this region of space. If only we could recreate that vessel.
When the Anorax came out, was it like the most powerful starship in the game? Because I remember throughout this storyline it gets built up as
Anorax
super powerful.
designed a ship, a wondrous vessel that could manipulate the time streams and erase elements in an attempt to bring about a desired result. Our records show that he even attempted to use this vessel to restore the Crenum's fortunes, but he was defeated by an unknown alliance. Afterward, the Crenum Imperium declined, as perhaps was its fate all along.
Oh, that's cool.
We were diminished, but content to let
I
time
really love the
progress
design of it.
as it would. Until the Vaadwaur.
The Vaadwaur destroyed all the Credum colonies in this area. And actually, the Anorax was the first screenshot I ever made for Star Trek Online. There was some kind of event or release that involved it, and that was the image that Morgan used to teach me how to do what she did in Photoshop.
The first Crenum worlds to fall managed to warn the others. When the Vaadwaur came, we hid ourselves in the time stream. It was the only way we survived. Before the Vaadwaur arrived, we were working on a relic. It was a replica of Anorax's time ship.
That design is from Year of Hell as well.
We could have
Cool.
gone back and eliminated the Vaadwaur threat before it even began.
Why haven't you done so already?
The Vaadwaur's assault on the Imperium took too much from us. Now we possess Anorax's work, but not the means to bring it to life.
It was designed to
You've seen
dethrone
what
the
our
scimitar?
technology
Ah.
can do. We have the designs. You have the manpower and the materials. Perhaps your governments would be interested in mutual cooperation. Allow us a chance to undo what the Vaadwaur did, and we will give you something that will erase your enemies from time itself.
A generous offer, but it is one we would need to consider carefully. Do you want to risk all you have left on a chance for success? Nice,
There's
Disco.
more here than what you've seen.
You've hidden the entire planet?
Yes, we removed ourselves from the time stream to stay alive. With your help, we can change everything.
You hid an entire planet, but you can't build this time ship on your own?
We have the plan.
I mean, it's
Our
okay. The
resources
fact that
are
it looks
almost
wrong,
gone.
this looks like it's outside of time.
Shipyards,
So,
workers, and all the
I didn't know.
materials
I didn't think anything of it, Jeremy.
Precisely. We revealed ourselves to you as a gesture of good faith. What will you do in return?
Need to take this back to the Alliance.
The Iconians and the Heralds are gone. It's safe to resync with our time and contact our ship. But this is huge. A whole Krenim colony that survived the Vaadwaur? One that has temporal technology that even the Iconians can't counter? A weaponized time ship that can erase entire civilizations like they never existed?
Yeah, they only brought it out halfway.
This could change
It
the
makes perfect
entire
sense to me.
war. We could have a chance now.
Well, it wouldn't make sense for them to pull it fully out of time. Anyway. Like, they could show us that it's there, but then they'd have to push it all the way back again, and... Qatar A, we're ready to beam up. Sir, is that... What happened? We've been scanning for you, but you just disappeared. We've been hiding in the debris to stay away from the Herald ships, and then... Sir, you're not going to believe this. Oh, they did pull it out. Okay. There is a planet here now. An entire planet. Did you find something down there? Something that could conceal an entire planet? Planet? I don't know why I said planet. Looking forward to hearing what happened, Captain, but we're glad you're back. We found the Krenim. I'll explain as soon as we're back on board.
Temporal mechanics is not a complication we need, but this weapon they are proposing sounds intriguing. You and Captain Nog were correct in thinking the Alliance would be interested in investigating such a thing. Personally, I approve of anything the Iconians might fear. Kapla!
Alright, what does Chronoton Jolt do? Huh, that could actually be really good for all melee bridge officers.
And all of our warriors are needed to fight.
Okay. I'm gonna pick up the mission.
Report to the Kiana system. Our partnership with the Krenim is starting to bear fruit.
My God,
It may
Seta.
take more time to complete than we have left. We must consider any plan that ensures our survival.
Alright. I accept.
The war continues, and all of our...
Alright, now. We're going to take a quick break, but first I want to see if I have any Delta recruits. If not, I need to definitely jump on that the next time they come around. I believe there's an easy way to tell, and I don't remember what it is. Obviously, so now Iran is definitely a Jem'Hadar recruit. But I don't know if anybody else is a Delta recruit. I don't have any Delta recruits. Okay, cool. And I think Brandon here might be a temporal recruit. How do you tell? Be a little purple triangle next to the rank. Got it. Okay. A purple triangle. I don't... Oh, I see. Okay, okay, cool. So I've got Klingon, Temporal, and Jem'Hadar, but I don't have Delta. Alright. So next time Delta comes around, I will make a new character, and we will do that. Okay. We are going to take our League of Swords break, because I have to go to the bathroom, and it's a good time to do it in between missions. For those of you who don't know what we're about to do, I run a TV show called The League of Swords, and we are going to be launching a Kickstarter very soon. It is the simplest way to describe it is professional wrestling, but with swords instead of wrestling. It is also a ton of interesting sci-fi and fantasy characters who participate in it. I think you'll get a kick out of it. So please check out that YouTube channel and subscribe. And also, enjoy this episode, and I'll be back.
could have taken Thyra Rayleigh's offer. He could be safe now. But instead, tonight, I will bury him.
I'm sure Saul would be afraid of vengeance, but seeing as he's a bit of an 80s has-been, I'm not quite so intimidated by the guy. Oh, look at that. You know, I feel like we're gonna go in there, he's gonna say his little gravelly voice, he's trying to sound all intimidating, and I'll probably finish him off between 2 or 3 moves.
Alright, friends, it's time for our main event.
I cannot wait.
I'm really excited for this one. I've been waiting for a very long time to see these two knocked out.
From the last level and your last corner, the final boss, Vengeance!
Vengeance looks like he is ready to hand out those game overs.
He reminds me a lot of me back when I was wrestling.
Oh, yeah?
From the darkness of his own past, carrying the weight of 2 worlds, Mad Jack McAfee!
2 words.
Who's ready to see me cut this bigot down?
That is a lot of responsibility to have to carry 2 words.
I am unbeatable.
How about you lost all your fights already?
Hold still!
They're not wasting any time.
This is a bit pathetic, wouldn't you say?
I'm not sure if Jack is taking this seriously.
His defenses are up. He could have taken his head off with that one.
You mind, can we do this later? Your moves are putting me to sleep.
Ooh, the taunts.
How about this?
Vengeance just punched him.
That's the type of fight it's gonna be.
It is! Come on, Jack. What do you got in here?
Oh!
I mean, think about...
Oh, he's got him against the wall.
See?
You're not worth everything I have.
I mean... Not strong enough to kick him into a community theater, but, you know, still good.
Oh!
Oh, that should have taken him through the wall.
Pushing, kneeing against the wall, choking. He is a bully. What is this?
He's doing everything he's supposed to win.
I am the final boss. I am unbeatable. The Saint of Swords was a fluke. Kid Bandit was a fluke. I cannot be stopped.
Why? No one came here to hear your monologue.
Ooh, never take your eyes off of your opponent. That is rule number 1. What is going on?
I do like that little shriek at the end.
Is that Johnny?
The fearsome battle.
Is that Johnny Lamar in the Astral Mask? Is this what the head monk was talking about when she was mentioning a job?
Also, they've all been in fights already. Like, they've got to be exhausted.
Oh, Johnny with a stab to the stomach.
This is what happens when you turn down Thyra Rayleigh.
Sorry, ladies, but I'm not quite ready to die yet.
Wait, I hear music.
Oh my god.
Could that be? It is! It is the Saint of Swords!
It's the Saint! Oh my god, why is he here?
Look out to help Mad Jack! Oh, they are fighting in great tandem. Look at this. Look at that. Taking out your opponent's opponent.
My goodness, they fight like they're brothers.
It could be.
I highly doubt that.
What do you think you're doing? Huh? That offer's off the table. I don't need you then, and I don't need you now.
Why would you turn down such great assistance? Why would you turn down someone who'd be a great partner to you? Sometimes actions speak louder than words. Personally, I wouldn't have resurrected them. Like, they cheated. They showed up in a match they weren't supposed to be in.
Okay, first off, there's no such thing as cheating in a sword fight.
What were you two doing? She paid you for do more than that.
Not enough.
Oh, wait, she paid them?
Paid them.
I think I deserve some male privilege as well.
It's kind of interesting you're talking about language. It seems a little bit deficient.
What? Ah!
And we're back. To answer your question, Pundus, the fries are kind of a parody of like at old like drive-ins back in the day, in like the 80s and 90s. They used to have these funky commercials for like go to the snack bar at intermission and get yourself some food. And so it kind of looks like that. Yeah, concession stand commercials. And since we're steeped in that kind of B-movie culture, I don't know if they had that kind of stuff in Europe. I don't know if drive-ins were ever a big deal there. You are a tiny baby person. It's true. I had a moment of, did I do best laid plans? All right, let's keep rocking here. God, Moopsy is so cute. I never imagined him with fur, but I think it looks really good on him. Hey, Gary! No, Dexter, I'm perfect. I thought I was wrong once, but I was mistaken. But I just want to scratch his little head, Disco. I just want to give him a little scratch. Yeah, I guess like a Sphinx cat. I don't know. Fur works for him. So if no one is perfect, does that mean Odysseus is perfect? Nice! That sounds fun, Rachel. Alright, it seems you all are asking for it. Moopsy! Oh. Captain Cagrid has sent his aide, Lieutenant Tulloch, to give you a brief tour of the Crenham research facility. So far, the Alliance's venture with the Crenham has been very productive. Together, our teams are making progress towards completing Anorax's designs for a ship capable of temporal incursions. The Lieutenant is waiting to greet you, sir. Acknowledged. So, okay, I'm having a weird deja vu moment. I know this map was created for this mission. I'm wondering if this map was created, was reused for a different thing. Did we reuse it for the 10th anniversary or something? Got it, Rachel. Is that Quinn? The map was used for the fleet R&D station. That's why. That's why I've seen it before. There used to be a torpedo shaped like an Oberth. It would blow up in your torpedo tube. Lead the way, Lieutenant. Oh, no game volume. Sorry. And thank you for letting me know. Wonder if I just stood here, would he, like, just walk away and leave me behind? Sure looks like it. Star Trek Online, the silent film, just like League of Swords was the silent film. Oh, what up, Seven?
Know about the Crenham, 7 of 9.
The Borg have extensive records on the Crenham. They were a species of great interest to the collective.
I'm not sure I like the idea of the Borg studying us like a bug in a petri dish. I I like the idea of the Borg studying anyone.
And what about the Iconians?
The Collective spent a great deal of resources pursuing Iconian technology. They believed the species to be extinct. They were incorrect.
Yep.
So much for the Borg knowing everything.
The Iconians' technology is far beyond even the capabilities of the Borg.
Fine. But what about shielding the ship that's using the weapon? We haven't solved the paradox problem yet.
This is not my first experience with alternate timelines.
Yeah, that would be fun, Disco. The problem with adding more social maps is that just, you know, people don't use them. They go to their home map and or DS9 and not much elsewhere. Yeah, oh, that's right. Anorax isn't Future Guy. Noye is Future Guy. Yeah, I remember Al being really excited about that because they wanted Future Guy to do that voice forever, and he was never happy with Noye's voice, so having Future Guy come in and do it was cool. Have you, Wolf? Have you really?
Welcome to our facility. I'm working with one of the teams here to develop the time ship and choose a target. What we do is different from time travel. Anorax's designs are actually for a weapon.
That's true,
that can
Disco.
remove elements from the time stream completely, and then time
But also just,
reshapes itself
people
to account
don't,
for that absence.
like, there isn't as much hanging out in social zones in this game, except for when, you know, there's a reason to, like fleets organizing something or something like that. That's true, though. I couldn't get into Instance 1. Time reshapes itself? Does that mean reality itself will change?
In
Welcome back,
some
Truxpert.
ways, yes. Once the weapon is fired, it can create an entirely new reality. And anyone or anything that isn't temporarily shielded will be a part of that reality.
And this
That's
is
why
how
we
the
have to
card
proceed
happened.
slowly. If we're not careful, we could change everything we know and not even know what's happened.
To me, this is the point where STO, well, not this point, it's in Butterfly, but where STO branches off the main timeline. Everything that happens in STO is canon, but then the timeline changed. But then the timeline changed when the Fire Nation attacked. That could be as dangerous to us as it is to the Iconians.
But think of the possibilities. We could reverse the effects of wars, stop threats like the Iconians, even turn back time and eliminate the Borg. This is a weapon, but it's one that can make a better galaxy.
Perhaps. But many terrible things have come about from the best of intentions.
Captain Cogran's briefing is about to begin. Follow me to the...
Yeah, I know Suna has to do it manually, and she usually signs off after the stream, justifiably so. Lead the way, Lieutenant. Lieutenant? Where did you go? Does my character have this cute little jog because of a stance I picked, or is that just everybody's cute little jog? Yeah, that's possible too, Trexpert. I just like having it be Butterfly.
Greetings. I have heard much about your victories against the Iconians. It is an honor to work with a
Yeah,
hero
exactly,
of the
Wolf.
Empire. We are almost ready to begin. First, however, Starfleet's
Haven't I met and been
agent
talking to
would like a
Kagran?
word. He has concerns about our plans for the Crinim weapon.
Aye, sir. These concerns are probably valuable.
Greetings. My name is Philip Cray. I'm the liaison from Temporal Investigations for this project.
Pleased to meet you. Why does this project need a liaison? Apparently, didn't recently Philip fall through the stairs in Earth Space Dock?
The Federation has some
I remember
serious
seeing a post about
concerns
that.
Possible violations of the Temporal Prime Directive. Normally, Starfleet personnel are strictly prohibited from directly interfering with this.
Yeah, me
political
too,
events
Hunter.
And should make every
We
effort
pushed for that a
to
lot,
maintain the
but
timeline.
you know, it's
I
one of those
understand
things
that
where
Klingon
finding the
temporal
time to
intelligence
borrow.
has similar
If we
regulations
find
in
time to
place.
borrow, we're going to use it on Moopsy, for example. And yet this weapon is being created for exactly that purpose.
Indeed. That should tell you how serious this war has become. If the Iconians win, there probably won't be anyone left to preserve the timeline. In this instance, My role is to ensure that we succeed in our task with the minimal possible disruption to the
Yeah,
timeline,
Hunter. I know.
as well as to address any repercussions of those disruptions.
So the directive is only a directive when it's convenient.
I don't disagree. As a Starfleet officer, I am sworn to uphold the Temporal Prime Directive. Not only that, but I have seen firsthand the dangers that come from ignoring it. But as the Vulcans say, the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few. The Iconians cannot use time travel, and that makes it a weapon we can use against them. We must consider carefully whether it is too dangerous of a weapon to use at all.
I still have my objections, and I'll be bringing them up with command.
The war is not going as well as we might wish.
Oh, look at all those ships out
Our
there. That's
fleet are
cool.
protecting key worlds, but dozens of other targets have fallen to Herald attacks. Civilian casualties are rising. We need to act. This facility is building a device to turn the tide in our favor. Captain Nog, what is the status of the weapon?
We've had
Sir, can we turn on the lights?
We're still weeks from a working prototype. No amount of temporal manipulation will change that.
And have you chosen a target for the temporal incursion?
We are still running simulations. We've configured the holodecks to help us evaluate the possible changes that occur after
I really want a machine that can do that. I don't want a machine that can alter the timeline, but I really want a machine that can calculate what would happen if you changed something in the timeline
We cannot afford to wait
and what the world would look like. I think that'd be cool.
We need to strike
Admittedly, I'm stealing the idea from Futurama.
engagement is our only option. We will put all our resources into a full attack on the Iconians.
That's a very Klingon solution.
Muster will be a part of one massive strike against the Herald Sphere.
I mean, it's nice. It's very dramatic. I like it. I just, you know, was making a joke about it because it's hilarious.
Will report to the Herald Sphere as soon as possible. There will be more warriors in Stovokor tonight. But first,
You want a machine that goes
we
bing?
will make
Yeah.
the Iconians bleed.
We're ready to depart as soon as you are, sir. Beam up. I think when I finally lose the rest of the weight I'm trying to lose, I might just start dressing like my Klingon character. It just looks so good. Is that a yeah? Those are that's part of the Skyfile pundits. That was a trick they used a lot in the Iconian War, drawing ships in the Skyfile so it looked like there were way more out there. I thought it was really cool the first time I found out about it. Because, yeah, that many entities would crash the map. I think it's in this upcoming mission or maybe Midnight, where you see a lot of space battles happening in the Skyfile. Oh, yeah, there we go. There's the Skyfile fleet. Orders coming in from Captain Cagran now, sir. The battle has commenced and Captain Paris is preparing to engage the enemy. The Qatar A is to rendezvous with a task force waiting in the Kiana system, then report with them to the Herald Sphere to reinforce the ships already there. Acknowledged. That's so cool. Well, hang on. Okay. No, they are part of the Skyfile,
the
but...
last ship to arrive. We are ready to set course for the Sphere.
Hi, Lonnie.
Alpha Wing, you are cleared for departure.
Ah, we're Alpha Wing. What? Warp out, then hit reverse! Sir, the fleet is in complete disarray. We're picking up multiple distress signals as well as an incoming transition from Captain Paris. Do you want me to put them on the main viewing screen? On screen.
Am I glad to see you? It's just not working. The Iconians are gating in their ships, and they have far more reserves than we anticipated. I've called for a hold on the flagship assault until we regroup. There's no point in a suicide run. First, we need to help our ships in trouble. Can I count on you to help?
We'll do all we can for those ships, Captain.
reports from the USS Keller. We are losing warp containment and are in need of immediate assistance.
I love how fast I can blow up these ships. Just feels great. But then something like this little raider, I'm struggling to blow up. Whoa! That raider came in with a drift just like mine. I'm headcanoning that they did that to make it look like... or the headcanon of the Heralds did that because they needed a way to counter how cool my ship is. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. There's the incredible battle going on in the Skyfile. I love that trick.
This is Commander Novaron of the RRW AIMHIG. We require immediate assistance.
Coming. Oh, cloak. Oh, I can't target that one. Okay. 5. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, alright, it went away. Good, good, good. Oh, yeah. So this Vomph is not actually there, which is interesting. Wait, where am I going? Oh, over here. 2, 1. Turn it up to elite. No. Oh, that's right. I never put together a video of my attempts to climb a mountain in Mass Effect last week. They just vibe around playing weapon effects. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, more places to go.
We cannot continue to fight without weapons. I
Oh.
must make repairs.
Okay, guess we did it. Oh, I ran out of time on the Klingon ship? Okay, that makes sense. Here comes Delta Flight.
We're falling back.
I cannot do that, Captain. A Klingon does not run from battle. Farewell, Captain.
Oh, another member of Delta Flight dies?
Today is a good day to die.
Oh no, that cutscene didn't work. That's unfortunate.
All right, people, we've got one shot at this.
Yeah, missing explosions. That's too bad that they introduced... What? Oh, that sounds fun, Trexpert.
Here to assist.
I wish... I'm a little annoyed, I know why, but I'm a little annoyed they introduced a bunch of interesting characters in Delta Flight and then killed 2 of them off immediately. Oh, I gotta go through the portal.
We are clear to enter the gateway.
Enter the gateway. All that trauma and then cutting to Moopsy.
Moopsy.
I just completely zoned out staring into Moopsy's eyes. Wow. Hypnotic. We've traveled inside the sphere. From what we know...
Ahoy, ahoy!
I was just thinking about that, Drexford. From what we know, the Heralds use this sphere to control and protect the Iconian Gateway Network. We've had strike forces assaulting spheres like this one ever since the beginning of the war, but we never managed to do more than knock the gateways offline temporarily. First priority is finding our strike teams. The enemy flagship is straight ahead. Priority hail coming in from Captain Paris. Excuse me, put it on screen.
The flagship's shields are down, and it's losing power. Looks like they're trying to interface with the sphere to give themselves a boost. This might be our one chance to board it and take control. I have 3 troop transports standing by.
Understood. We'll clear the path. Wait. Oh, I thought they were ships. They were just all kinds of little portals. I mean, these guys are ships.
Signaling the carriers to move into position now.
Go, go, go!
Herald reinforcements inbound. We need to deal with them.
The Armitage class is a cool design. Oh, I was thinking of the wrong thing, but the Armitage class is a cool design. Alright. Any minute now, guys. Really? That's awesome, Trexpert. Did they just announce that? Ah, there's the enemy. Fire? Why am I not firing? Weird. Okay, I seem to be back in firing mode now. Kind of. Okay, there it goes. Oh, it's Intel probe. It disables me when I'm in the field. Okay. Ah! Did not mean to do that. Am I disabled from turning? What's happening? Okay. The Mercury is the ship class that I was going to say. It's a cool design. It's a much softer design than the Defiant, but that is very Federation. I wish somebody would find the Jason Charles Miller Klingon computer recordings and put them in the game. I wish I knew what happened to those. Ah, the iconic cloud. Disables my ship if I'm in it. Okay. Jeremy, if you're still here, I have a technical question that you might know the answer to. Thanks for the lurk, Wolf. Yeah, that was a helpful way to phrase that. Critters who are in missions but designed to like help fight, like the Federation ships in here. Are they tuned down deliberately to make them not do everything for the player? Oh, all right, cool.
Boarding parties are on the flagship and reporting heavy resistance.
Here we go. Here we go. One thing I've noticed about myself is that I have trouble coming up with stuff to say when I don't have anyone to play off of. Which is why whenever chat gets quiet, sometimes I'm like, where'd you guys go? Because then I just get quiet. And then I'm like, the stream is boring. It's just me staring at a screen and clicking a mouse. Which of course is not true, but... Appreciate the offer, Trexford. Sir, interference from the sphere is blocking some comm signals. Attempting to compensate now. Do what you can.
Wait, we got through. What's your status? We can't reach any of the other away teams.
We are safely aboard. Away teams are engaging with the Herald.
Acknowledged. Sensors are picking up power fluctuations near your coordinates. The impact with the Quartar must have disrupted their systems. Start disabling anything you can reach. If we do enough damage, maybe that will help us take their ship.
That sounds like an old-fashioned pirate raid, Captain. Which is exactly what I do. It is fun seeing all my bridge officers rush one person, though.
Away teams are attacking power junctions.
Okay, I will look for the bonus orb consoles.
It would be an honor to join your team, sir.
Follow me. Okay, but not these orb thingies. Which means also probably not the orb thingies down there, but I'll check. Okay.
Away teams reporting in, sir. Heavy resistance and heavy casualties.
That was weird. That construct wasn't taking damage from my attacks for a minute.
Detecting life signs and weapon discharges. Dead ahead.
Well, if you're detecting life signs, they're not dead. Do constructs have a temporary invincibility they can activate? Okay, gray curved space with white beryllium sphere orb. I love the way you described that. Because we all know what that means. Okay, I will look. I see an empty, unexplored corridor this way, so... Complete dead end is usually where you hide lore. Or... it's just a complete dead end. Why is this here? Oh, nice. No anomalies. Okay, good to know.
I am detecting Federation and Herald weapons fire beyond this door. There is also a power junction.
Oh, sorry, I didn't say the thing. Itchin! Might be Trexpert. Uh-oh. Ah, that's why the lieutenant was suddenly introduced. What did we do? Yeah, get her, team! Oop, let's step out of that red circle. Oh! Oh, I shouldn't stand in that.
Matara is retreating. She might be trying to recharge her energy.
Well, let's head over here and do the thing then.
Whoa, what are you doing over there? The fluctuations are increasing exponentially.
We disabled some power junctions. But Matara escaped using a gateway. We must be doing some damage to get her attention. Oh, we're disrupting her powers by disrupting the ship.
The Iconians are energy beings. If Matara can't use the ship's systems, she'll use herself as a battery for the gateways. But that's probably dangerous for her. She's bleeding herself dry with every gateway. Keep at it. If you can drain enough of her energy, she might make herself vulnerable.
Okie dokie.
Reinforcement.
Nope. Alright. I absolutely love killing an energy gateway with a sword.
We need to disable the other junction, sir.
Working on it.
There is another power junction ahead.
Okay, but first let's check out these hallways and make sure there's no lore down them. Doesn't seem like it. Let's go this way. I know this interior got used on the 10th anniversary mission. Sorry, no, not 10th anniversary. On Quark's Lucky 7. Which I think did have some Easter eggs you could find, but I doubt that's what you're thinking of. Huh. I really like the Iconian voice effects. Alright. Space God versus
The demon
Space
is weakening. Keep disabling the power junctions.
It's working. She's using her own energy to power the gateways.
All right, what if we send her to another time? Oh, didn't work.
More reinforcements, sir.
Hey, do you really want to work with this lady when she's just calling you her pets? I mean, my God.
The area is secure, and the other interface is just over there. I am detecting a third junction ahead.
All right, let's do it.
Another junction just ahead, sir. If we can keep forcing the creature to use her own power, we can weaken her enough to defeat her.
Yeah, Iconian War does a really good job of making the stakes feel really high.
I am detecting strong energy signatures ahead. I believe it to be some kind of command center.
I am. All right, Shao Kahn. You weak, pathetic fools! I've come for your souls.
Scans confirm her energy readings are decreasing. This could work.
All we have to do is keep hitting her with swords. I don't even remember what this power is. Oh. Okay. Like blinds them a little bit. Is that really all it does? Ah, they can't jump, roll, sprint, and it reduces their damage. Okay. Probably not that useful on Taket, but you know.
A harbinger. Prepare yourself.
I mean, that is terrifying, but we've been fighting an Iconian for the last 15 minutes. We did do that mission on stream earlier, Dematra, but I don't think that was this map. Ow. Henshin! I really need a Henshin command so that y'all can play it whenever I do that. Go to another place for a minute.
We must
Or don't.
disable the other interface before we continue.
I'll see if I can remember to make one after the stream, Hunter. Need to find a sound effect of somebody saying... It would be, again, that would be one of those ones that's really cool to, if I could make it play random Henshin sounds.
4 interface junctions.
But
Moopsy.
I don't know if I would be able to do that. I'd have to check. Wisebot can sometimes be a huge pain in the buttocks. Whoa. Reality is flickering. House Peg? Okay. Well, that's alright. Yeah, I can look at that later. And all it took was every ship in the fleet. Nah. Think I'll just stab you a lot. I mean, I probably could. But also, you know, there's a very important question while you're struggling with all of this damage we're doing to your ship and therefore to you. And that question, of course, is, what does God need with a starship? Give me your life force! I know the power doesn't work this way, but it would be really cool if Iconians gave you like a super life force boost. Did I get her?
On their way.
Can I disable the things? If you watch the teaser video, there's, I believe you can hear Moopsy saying Moopsy then. Are all my guys dead? No, only some of my guys. Get up, bud! Oh dear. Oh good, I revived them after the explosion went off. Oh god. Hit the button! Two can play at that game! Or maybe only one can play at that game. Okay, no, there we go.
More reinforcements. Watch your back.
That means these things are open to mess with. You're welcome, Mr. Toe Tag. Also, welcome, welcome. I really wish that I'd gotten the recipe for that Gah I had at STLV one time. It wasn't anything like actual Gah, but it was so good, man. I am monologuing! Uh-oh. Ugh, drop kick. What I love the most about Lunge is that absolutely nobody reacts to it. Like, no character has any animation reaction to it, so it always looks like you just ran over and fell over. Oh, that's weird, Trexpert. I curse Zoidberg! Oh, crap. And then she went down for a nap. Alright, sounds good, Trexpert. What's it about?
I will stand with you, and these creatures will pay for what they've done.
Well, crap.
Kill them. Kill them all.
Fall back! Transporter, beam us up!
Thank God we could transport.
You made it back. Count yourself among a fortunate few. What's the situation on the flagship?
Tara is dead.
I hate to say it, but that might be the first bit of good news I've heard all day. Okay, we need to fall back. while there's still a chance. The Heralds will be coming back in force.
Acknowledged. Oh, dang. Yeah, everybody died. There are so many ships.
These warriors died well, and they will not be forgotten.
I mean, if you gotta go, that's a good way to go. Ah, okay, Drexpert. Cool. Gateways are opening at the edge of the system. Alliance Command is ordering all available ships to fall back and not engage Herald ships. It's time to go. Agreed. Laying a course out of the system. Sir, I'm detecting escape pods on long-range sensors. Dark comedy / psychological thriller. Okay. There's the Star Dancer. I had a friend on that ship. You did? Well, I guess we've been doing a lot of, We lost so many ships. What can be worth the fuss? We've recovered all we can, sir, but there are a few survivors. All of these ships. All of these people. Steady. This is not the time to mourn. Course laid in for the Kayana system. We can depart on your order. Engage. And the long load times return. I wonder why the load times have become so long recently. I mean, it's not the longest I've ever seen. I've loaded maps on a local shard before. What I was going to say earlier, Trexpert, is I would have thought dark comedy / psychological thriller impossible a few years ago, but people have become adept at mashing genres up very well. Ugh. Okay, didn't go well here either. We have returned to the Kayana system, sir. Several of the senior officers are waiting for you in the conference room. Acknowledged. Okay, so this is our yub nub for this episode.
Despite the extraordinary efforts of you and many others, our operation was a failure. We're still totaling up the casualties, but the cost was too great. The Heralds still
Okay, Trexpert, that sounds good. I will check it out.
Iconian, but if anything, that will only prolong the conflict. Defeating Matara was a combination of the sacrifice of Guroth and many others, your quick thinking and martial prowess, and the Iconians' arrogance. Matara did not believe an Iconian could die. The others will not make the same mistake.
We had to take the risk, Captain. We couldn't wait for the Krenim weapon.
Many of our warriors have entered Stavokor this day. We will miss having them at our side in the next battle. But we will continue to fight and survive another day.
And we will defeat the Iconians.
I don't think we have a choice now. We have to complete the Krenim device. Captain Cogman
Hey, Storm Gold! Welcome, welcome! Thanks for the raid! What were y'all up to?
Mechanics? That's how you end up with unsolvable time paradoxes. Look, I'll do whatever I can, but I'm scared of this technology.
What up, Stromgold? What up, Volkoi? Thanks for joining us. I understand your concern, but it's our best option. Enjoying your usual STO chaos?
I want to personally
Nice.
commend you. Whatever success we had in this mission was thanks to you. The Iconians have lost their leader. Their unity is broken. That might give us an opening to end this war. The cost, though, all those people, I can't help but feel that I failed them.
For those of you who are new here from the raid, hello, my name is Mikey Fatum. If you don't know, I used to be the community manager for Star Trek Online for almost a decade. And I am, I'm streaming STO after the Deca stream every Tuesday, but we also stream general space games like No Man's Sky and Warframe on Wednesday nights. And right now we're doing Mass Effect Andromeda on Thursdays and Jurassic World Evolution 3 on Fridays. So if that all sounds cool and you want to hang out, feel free to give us a follow. We'd really appreciate it. And if you have the means, would love a subscription, but I understand not everybody does. If you have Twitch, if you have Amazon Prime, you do have a subscription to throw for free. You can't blame yourself, Captain. They knew the risks and they were willing to take them. Are you ready to return to the Qatar, eh? Bima. Well, that's great, Trexpert.
And we will mourn for every hero who died defending their galaxy. I am a warrior. I believe in honorable combat, direct tactics, and looking my enemy in the eye. Although you did manage to destroy Matara and break the unity of the Iconians, I now see that we cannot use traditional.
So what kind of chaos were you up to today, Stromgold?
Captain Nog and his team will continue their work on the weapon. It may be our only option.
All right. What does this do? Kind of interesting, but the Delta Alliance Reinforcements Beacon is a really good item. Yes, you do, Dexter. All right, Butterfly is next.
The research teams in the Kiana system require your
He wasted 100 keys to get one tier 6 ship and a ton of garbage. Oh no. I'm so sorry. Also, hey Malsidious, welcome.
to evaluate the project and its feasibility. You will participate in a focus test of the most promising
on the last key. Nice.
We must be sure that what this weapon can do to
Thank you very much for the follow, Mal.
does not cause greater harm to us.
All right, we are going to accept this mission.
The war continues.
So I know we just got rated. I don't have time to do Butterfly before I have to sign off. And I think I'm going to wrap it up now rather than trying to stretch it out by doing like random TFOs and stuff. So I have a little bit of time to relax. Hey, Steven Engineer over on YouTube. Good to see you. Before, wrap this up here, but we will find somebody to raid and send all this love onto. And again, thank you very much for the raid, Strom. I appreciate it. All right, so first of all, we shall see. On Tuesdays, Rachel, I like to raid STO streamers, but we'll see if there's nobody else. All right, so first of all, thank you so much for being here, everybody. If you want to join our community, we've got a Discord. There's a lot of fun discussion that goes on there, and it's a really good little community. I hope you'll join. We've got merch, and I'll go through them now. We've got a lot of different t-shirts you can buy, and some of these designs are on other t-shirts too. We've got the Venn diagram shirt. That's me at the center of spaceships, swords, and superheroes. You know, all the things I love that seem to fall into one of those categories. We've got the Ludonarrative Dissonance shirt. This was a inside joke, sort of, from one stream where we just started riffing on the word ludonarrative dissonance and adding new and crazy dimensions to it. Like Bruno narrative dissonance, we don't talk about this one. We've got Right About the Last Jedi, so that like both Fragrance and I, who vehemently disagree about this movie, you can be right about The Last Jedi no matter what you believe. We've got You Madrin, bro! I mean, come on. That's incredible. You all need the You Madrin, bro shirt. We've got the two Oberth shirts that were designed for us by Duncan Idaho. We've got Proud Captain of a Frisbee strapped to a canoe. I love that design. It shows exactly what an Oberth looks like. And we've got USS Oberth, a frisbee strapped to a canoe, with the ugliest ship in Trek going, ooh ooh. We've got a shirt for Warframe Wednesdays, which is what we do on Wednesdays, although we sometimes do other games now, so it's been changed to Warp Space Wednesdays. We've got the basic Vengeance God shirt, also available on a couple other things. We've got my sword has a stun setting, because I play melee, but I, don't always kill my enemies. And we've got sorry for bringing up your past trauma on a cake, from a quote from Ryan or Rowan, on Warp Space Wednesdays. All right. Also, I am on social media. Whoops, spelled that wrong. You can find me at Vengeance God on Blue Sky and Broken Infinity Films on Instagram. I am Trexpert, that's really good. Sorry. No, that's left. Love it. I also have a wish list. If you want to buy me stuff, feel free. And finally, some of you saw it during the break, and some of you are just getting here. The League of Swords is my TV show. It is basically professional wrestling with sword fights. We're doing a Kickstarter very soon, and I would love all of your support. Please go and subscribe to that YouTube channel you see right there for more info and to see some of the shows we've done before. I think you will really enjoy it.
Consent is necessary. Is very important.
That's a quote from the show. All right. Let's see. Let's see who we are rating. Who's online right now?
Don't learn about its dangers.
Whoops.
Like the Undine.
Okay. Alice is on, but like I said, I really want to raid somebody doing STO. Yeah, let's send everybody over to Dark Mom. I know I rate her all the time, but I rate her all the time because she's awesome. And you all should hang out with them. All right. So, folks, thank you all so much for being here. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for the raid again. Big thank you to Disco and Fragrance for being our moderators. And thank you to all the new followers. And we will see you tomorrow night, most likely for some Warframe, maybe some No Man's Sky. All right. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye. 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 Oh, yeah, sorry about your sprained foot, Rachel. I saw that earlier in the stream. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.